happened to us? What happened to me? What happened as I let it slip? I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds?
Welcome to Transit Money Community. My name is Tony. Today I have a little bit different setup, but we are going to analyze the price of Bitcoin with the order book, the institutional order book that basically is giving us which are the prices that they have more liquidity in the order book of Binance futures right now. As you can see on the bottom, we have the website transit.money where we are seeing now. This is the version 3. You can check it down below. You have all the links. And what we see now is spectacular because we see that there is a lot of liquidity in the 113.5 and 114 because we have more than 400 Bitcoins and that is a more than average liquidity. We have a little bit of resistance, 110, 450 with 168 Bitcoins. Today, we don't have open the UK and US market. So we have to wait for, we have some reference from the futures that they are bullish for the traditional markets in Wall Street. But I think we have to wait for Asia to open, like Tokyo, for example, and then we'll see how if the liquidity change is strong or not. Right now we have that are the points. Let me see. I'm missing one website. 1 second, because today I changed the. Let me see if I can see it. There we go. And here we have the, because I have a big screen in the other side of the room, I'm trying to fix the setup. So yesterday, spectacular, we had, this was the prediction, how spectacular. We were here in this candle, you can see in the Spanish video, and we make the bounce and we touch the resistance with a precision unbelievable. And let's see today, because we were mentioning that spectacularly we have the 113.5, 114, so that's quite bullish. Later we'll go to the trading view, but right now we're gonna keep going with the website of Transient Money community, and we are gonna place the supports and resistance for the next 24 hours. Obviously, because today the traditional markets didn't open, the liquidity I think is gonna be strong in the Asian market, so we have to be very aware that we have this resistance at 113.5 and 114, but we have, in my opinion, the best trade is not a short right now, if not entering a specific points below that we're gonna study now. Where are the supports, right? The 114, just we can see some seconds ago was updated with 248 Bitcoins. And so I'm gonna mark that one, and the 113.5. So these are the two prices with the most liquidity, exactly like yesterday. So that's still bullish. And in the bits, we don't have strong liquidity in a specific price. We can see 109.3. That is the price that has more liquidity for in Bitcoins. And so once we see this, here is the point. Here is the point. So we have the resistance. I'm gonna check if we have some 350 millions high the accumulated liquidity. So how much the market makers they have to buy to move the price to this specific point is around. This is gonna be probably 400 million. $110,197. So let's see now for the supports, because in the supports we have the 10500. You see we have a grid 105, 104, 105.5. So there is a grid, and the one with most liquidity is the 105. But we were mentioning all this week that the 105.5 is super important, because it's a strong support that we lose. The price structure of Bitcoin can move to the fair value between high 105,000 and 95,000. So if cannot keep the 105,000, the probabilities that we go into 95 again, they are increasing. So we don't want to see that. We want to see the price higher than 105, right? So that will be right now the most probable scenario with this liquidity. We have to wait a little bit more, because I have a lot of websites loading the order book is a little bit slow. Let me check if I delete from yesterday. No, I didn't. I didn't delete from yesterday. Just a second, because I would like to just export the lines and delete all lines. Yes. And then I'm gonna go and mark again the 103, 105, just to increase a little bit the speed. Okay. So here we have the resistance of today, and then here 105.43. Sorry, 54 and 105.5. Hello, David. Welcome. And yesterday somebody asked me in the comments down below if I can put the chat. I can put the chat here also. I will check later. And let's see. Also, I can put this one. So we'll put more comments here with this new setup. But anyway, later we'll discuss. So here are the points right now. Before I saw that you see now the order book is loading much faster. That's good. Before I saw that the 106 was a look right now. Now we have the 400 millions in 106. Let's wait just a second if we can load a little bit more prices, and then we'll go for that two prices, the resistance and support for the around $150 million. That is the regular budget for the whales in a 24 hours normally. And today we have the American markets closed, so probably it's going to be very stronger. So it's going to be the 106, I think. Still loading, but 300. It's going to be between these two, the 106 and 108.29. We'll see if we have a little bit more liquidity in the 108. But I think I'm going to go for the 106, that in fact, I think it's going to be between 108 and 106, but I'm going to go 106 because it's the trade I have from yesterday, and because we have some liquidity accumulated now for the Japanese market or Asian market. So maybe we're going to have a strong move. I just checking if it's increasing. Could be 108 because it's 300 million now and can load a little bit, but I'm gonna place my bet in the 106. In fact, I'm going 106.11, $111. That's gonna be my long. Yesterday I missed it for a little bit because you know that I had the long at 106, 111. So I missed it for very little. And was funny because we were talking about this trend line with this one, and we were saying that it's going to explode, can go up or can go down in this decision for these two trend lines. And finally was like pushing here, bam, incredible the energy. I can't believe it, that was so strong. By the way, thank you very much for everyone watching the video and giving a click in the like and in the subscription, because the English channel is quite new and needs a lot of momentum. Thank you very much for that. So then we're talking about that we can reach all-time high, because right now we have the 114 and 113 with a lot of liquidity. But if we reach that point, obviously we can expect a big drop. And then in that case, I think can be the 108. Let's see. I think the key is going to be the South Korea or Japanese market in about 10 hours. And they're going to decide where is going to go the liquidity. But right now, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily, no, 4 hour, no, but daily and 1 hour is almost overbought. So probably we have two scenarios here, that the price is keeping here without moving, and then the RSI relax a little bit, and then try a big impulse, something like this one. Or if it's losing momentum and start the sells, we can wait for the drop. And here we can see that is again the 106.5 in this support. So instead of 106.11, I'm gonna go for the 505, I think, because is this support the one I want to be close? This one is 106. It's between these two. What I'm concerned is like if the price drop that don't have enough momentum to touch my 111, is a difference of about 0.2%. That's quite a lot in futures, because that's my point right now. So I think, look how close it was. So you see, it's super fascinating, because after this trade that didn't touch my entry, that was super nice entry, this point from here was 0.3 and I lost this move of 3% more or less. Anyway, so the point is like I'm going to 106.55. That will be the last peak. I'm gonna keep the 111, 106, 111. You know, if you want, you can copy trade this one. This is the link, and these are the trades we did previously. And okay, oh, look at this. Somebody follow this trade. Ah, no, didn't get the profit yet. And the other one, neither. Well, let's see if you can catch one of the trades, and hopefully it's very successful. At the end, I will learn English with time. It's not gonna be forever that I'm gonna speak Spanglish, right? Oh, so seems we're gonna lose now the support. The volume is not very high, but maybe we can lose the support. So I'm gonna enter long in the, as I say, 116, no, 106, 111. That's still my entry point, waiting there. That's is gonna be a drop of 3.11%, right? And then the stop loss 1.66% at 104.342 is where I place my stop loss. That is going to be in this support. It's not so. Here is a lot of liquidity. Maybe I change a little bit the stop loss, but right now I'm going to keep the 166 percentage. But yeah, here there's a strong support, and maybe it could be a little bit lower, but I was going for this low. And we are 1 hour. So maybe I can move a little bit. It depends. I'm gonna go to sleep right now, and it depends how it goes. Maybe I move a little bit the stop loss if I have time. If not, that's it. So that's the update for the market. Let me check last time how is the order book, if we have some changes. Can you tell me if the microphone is okay? Yes or not? And this is the current position where we have the stop loss and the resistance and support. And we have 109 now in the order book with, oh, it's increasing a lot. Let's see if the 109 is trying to protect now the price to dropping, because it's at 0.5% of the price right now, and it's $250 million. That is not bad. I'm checking if there is this one, 108. So it seems it's gonna be 108. I'm gonna place this one because we have the quantity that is quite low, 7.74 million, 71 Bitcoin, and to reach that point is around $400 million right now. So it's gonna be the 108, I think, right now. They increased the liquidity of the 109. Now it's top one. So a lot of people is gonna enter long in the 109. Wow, that's interesting. So yeah, maybe we're gonna push until this 113, 114, and then the correction. Because I'm seeing that more and more longs are entering now, trying to stop the price from dropping. Okay, so we're gonna leave the video here. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a very good luck with your trades. And if you want to open a Mexc or Bitunix account, you know that you have all the links down below in the description of the video. Thank you very much. Have a very good luck with your trades. Wealth, health, and love, and see you in the next video.